everyone, this is Amanda at Amanda's Booktopia. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. And today we are doing my November TBR, and I brought back my prompt deck again. Technically it's called a penguin deck. For those who are new and have not seen any one of these videos before, I made a deck kind of based off the game Don't Break the Ice, where like if the penguin falls through, you lose technically. But I made it so I have prompts here, but there's also cards that say penguin. So technically if I pull a penguin card, which is like kind of how like the penguin falls through the ice, if that happens, my fiance Ray gets to pick a book for me. And it could be any book, does not have to be one I already own, which is nerve-wracking in itself. For October, one of those cards came up and he picked Dungeon Crawler Carl. I only have an hour and a half left in the audiobook. So at least I'm actually getting it done. I'm almost done. By the time I'm filming this, it should be done by the time November rolls around. So, yeah. It's going to be an interesting November. I have no actual plans for November. No readathons, no anything. I'm trying to keep it as open as possible. So I do have some buddy reads listed. One is my own Fiction Falls book. For those who don't know what Fiction Falls is, it's a readathon that me and my bestie Clint host. And we have a Discord. I will link the Discord down below if you want to join us. We have some fun in there. We talk about books. We do all the things. I do chapter breakdowns for our books that we have for the month. And the one for November that we're reading is North is the Night by Emily Rath. Clint has already read this. This will be a reread for him. For me, it'll be my first time. I am very excited because I've read Emily Rath before. I read Pucking Around by her, and I did enjoy it. But this is her first foray into fantasy, and this one's sapphic. So I'm interested to see what my thoughts are going to be on this one. Should be interesting. Then I also have some other buddy reads going on. So while I pull my cards, we will see if any of the buddy reads fit into the cards. If not, it'll just be added on at the end. Hopefully they fit in the cards, I'm hoping. Because, I don't want to overwhelm myself in November. And normally I could do a pretty good job with reading once I'm back in the spirit of reading. As of right now, my reading has not been the greatest. I'm trying to get back into it. But I'm also coming up on a really busy weekend. Starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. And the next weekend after that will also be a very busy weekend. So, I have 2 weekends in a row where I have lots of plans. So, hopefully that won't be the case in November. I don't exactly have anything planned for that month as of now. Hopefully it stays that way so I can try and get back into reading a little bit more. Because I had some major life stuff happen in the past month or so. And health-wise, I wasn't the greatest, but I am back and way better than I was before. So hopefully for November things will go smoothly. Let's cross our fingers for that. But before we pull our cards, let's see how many we're going to pull. So Alexa, give me a number between 1 through 12.
Here's a number between 1 and 12. It's 5.
Okay, I can handle 5. That's not too bad. So hopefully I won't have an overwhelming November with only 5 cards. Plus my other buddy reads. So, let's get into it, shall we? Because we only have to pick 5. This should be easy. Alright, our first one. Okay, a genre you don't usually read. Can it be one that I haven't read in a while? Because that could work. Well, normally I don't read sci-fi. Sci-fi is not really my genre, but I don't really have any sci-fi here. What do I do? Do I have an audiobook I could use for this, maybe? Let me look at what I have for audio. Okay, I might have something. Let me make sure I don't have anything else before I get to it. Right. A genre you don't usually read. I think I have an audiobook I could use for this. I don't normally read literary fiction, but I do have an audiobook that is literary fiction that I think could work. I'm not sure if it's literary or if it's general fiction. But a couple of my favorite booktubers, Ashlyn Kaylee and her husband Ian, have both read this book. I'm pretty sure they both read it. And they got me interested in it. So I'm going to try Homeseeking by Carissa Chen. It's an audiobook I have downloaded. So we will try Homeseeking for a genre you don't usually read, because it's way out of my normal comfort zone. It does say, separated by war and reunited after 60 years, Haiwen and Suchi navigate decades of love, loss, and survival across continents as their shared past clashes with their hopes for a second chance at life. So that could be interesting. That will be my audiobook for the month then. So that's for card number 1. Now let's pull card number 2. And yes, I did shuffle these before I started pulling. Let's go with this one. Okay, it should be easy enough. We have an ebook. Okay, that's easy. So for this, I actually have a buddy read that's perfect for this. So I am currently doing like an Alice Feeney read-along of her backlist with my besties Clint, Dana, and Karina. So I'm going to be borrowing this off of KU. So KU, ebook, perfect. So we have I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney. And I'm definitely interested in seeing if I'm going to like this one. So far, my favorite of hers has been Beautiful Ugly. That one was amazing. Absolutely loved it. So I'm hoping I Know Who You Are will be another good one. So I will be borrowing this off of KU. I am very excited to try it. That was card number 2. Let's pull card number 3. We'll go with this one. Oh man, we have a penguin card. Ray, you get to pick a book again.
Awesome.
I did not think in 5 cards we'd actually get a penguin card. I wonder how many I have in here of penguin cards.
You know what? You can count that another time.
Well, now you get to pick a book. Any book. Does not have to be one I actually want to read.
Nice.
Or anything that I currently already own.
Okay, you already know.
I would love for it to be one that I already own.
I know,
but I doubt that's what you're going to be choosing.
Oh no, it's not going to be that way.
I think I know what you're going to be choosing.
Dungeon Crawler Carl book number 2!
But I told you I didn't think I wanted to continue that series.
I chose the book.
Seriously? You really want me to continue the series when I already told you I don't want to continue the series?
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so...
I think I know what the other one you're going to choose, though. Because we've talked about this.
I know we have. Just trying to think if that's really what I want you to read or not.
And I know you love that series. If that's the one I'm thinking of.
Are you talking about the Poppy Wars?
Yeah. Unless you want to think of something completely different. I do have the Poppy War on my Kindle, though.
I can't think right now. So, you get the Poppy Wars.
I had a feeling you were going to go with that one. So the Poppy War it is. Since I am going to be finishing Dungeon Crawler Carl this month, in October, I guess we're going with his other favorite, the Poppy War. So that's going to be interesting.
Hold up. I don't know that it's necessarily a favorite of mine, but it was a series that I did, I believe it sucked me in, so... And I don't know. You're just going to read it.
It is on my Kindle. So it's not that I don't already have it. So we have an additional book besides the ones that I plan on reading. How about that? Let's just hope we don't get another penguin card. So now we're playing for book number 4. Please no more penguin cards. And I hope I didn't just jinx myself. Okay, here we go. Longest book on TBR. Oh boy.
Pride of the Orange Tree.
I'm thinking fall books. I'm not thinking older books. There's no way I'm going to be reading Pride of the Orange Tree in the month of November.
I think you got rid of it anyways.
No, it's still here. I haven't gotten rid of it yet.
Oh, okay. Good to know for the future.
I think if I put another penguin card, you would choose that one just to mess with me.
Absolutely.
How about books I already have sitting here? Why don't we do that? Let me see. I have a bunch of possibilities that I pulled. Let's see if any of my other buddy reads will work. Alright, so this is 495 pages.
That's like chump change for you.
Well, that's one of my buddy reads.
I know, but like a 400-page book, you get through that in like 2 days.
True.
When you're determined.
That is very true. I have a bunch of possibilities here, though, so let's see. I do have a couple of my 10 Before the End books I'd like to try and fit into November if I can. So let's see if any of these would work for longest book on TBR. I mean, technically the longest one is Part of the Orange Tree. However, no thank you right now. So I think what we're doing for the longest book on the TBR is Silver Elite, which is great because it's one of my books from 10 Before the End. And I really want to read this before the year's over. So Silver Elite is perfect for the longest book on my TBR. So that was book number 4. Let me write this down before I forget. Because if I don't write things down, I forget stuff. Alright, so we have one more book, or one more card to choose. Let's just hope it's not another penguin card. Which Ray would be all too happy if there was. Let's hope that's not the case. Let's see, we will go with this one. Okay, book with a number in the title. For my buddy reads, I don't have anything for any of my buddy reads. However, let's see what we got here. We do have something, actually. It's a number, just written out, instead of an actual number, which I think is okay. And it's a thin book. I can easily get this done. So we have The Deathless One by Emma Hamm, which would definitely work for a number in the title because it has 1 in the title. And I haven't heard much about this book. The little bit I have heard was not the greatest. One of the booktubers that I followed actually DNF'd it, which makes me a little bit nervous because sometimes vibe with similar books. But this one sounds really interesting and it has really pretty sprayed edges. It's fairly short. I could get this done in like no time. Let me just see exactly how many pages. There's really not that many. Looks like it's just over 300. It's like 309 pages. This I can easily knock out in like a day. So we will do that for a number in the title. So let me write that down as well for a number in the title. Alright, so that's the 5 books that cards chose for me. Now let's go over the other buddy reads that I have not been able to add in as of yet. So we will do that. I'm also buddy reading Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie with my friend Jackie from the Reading Wordsmith. She was going to read it in October, but she did not get to it yet. So she said she'd read it with me in November. And I'm very excited for this. This is also in my 10 Before the End video. So I'm very excited to knock out another one of those. And also has really pretty sprayed edges. And all I really know about this is that it's in the Paranormal Academy. It's on the fringes of the afterlife, that's it. And we're following like 6 students. So I am very excited to read this. It sounds so good, and I'm very excited to read it. And let's see what else we got. We also have Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. I'm supposed to read Scythe by him this month. I don't know if I'm going to get to it in time before the month is out, because we only have a week left as of me filming this. And I have other books I still haven't read and gotten to for the month of October, so I might be a little bit behind on my Scythe read-along. But if I can fit maybe I'll try and fit some of the ones that I didn't read in October, move over into November and read some of those just so I could catch up. So I might do that. So I might try and knock out Scythe and Thunderhead in the month of November if I can. I don't own Thunderhead, just Scythe. But I'm pretty sure I could probably find easily enough either an audio or an ebook. Maybe I could borrow it off of Libby if I could find it on there. So it should be easy enough. And I was doing another buddy read along of the Legends of Thesmar series. I think we're currently putting that one on hold for now because the girls I'm buddy reading with, we're not quite in the mood for it, which I was okay with because I wasn't quite in the mood for it either. So we're putting that on hold. And that's all the rest of the buddy reads that I have. So technically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books on this TBR. We will go over, let's see, the physical ones that I have. Actually, how long is North is the Night? Because I probably could have done that for the longest book on my TBR. Oh yeah, this is way over the other one. Technically, I could have used this one. Why didn't I? It's 570 pages. Why didn't I use this for the longest on my TBR? I have no idea why I didn't do that, because I could have. But 7 books isn't too bad. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 books sitting here, and then we have 3 others that I don't currently have a physical copy of. So we also have, oh, I forgot to write down my audiobook. So that's actually an extra one that I forgot about. Home Seeking. And autocorrect is annoying. Alright. So we technically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Potentially 8 if I manage to get Scythe and Thunderhead in. Actually, that'd be 9 if I fit in Thunderhead. But it's not too bad. And I do have some more possibilities if I decide I want to read more books. Because there is another book in my 10 Before the End that I pulled out in case I did get to it. I really do want to read this in November though. So maybe I'll just go ahead and throw it in as an extra. You know what? Actually, I kind of feel like pulling more cards. 5 should be enough, you would think, right? No. Amanda does not want to do that. Amanda wants to pull more cards. Now I'm talking about myself in the third person now.
What? Have you lost your mind?
I think I've lost my mind. I kind of want to pull a couple more cards.
Sure, pull all the cards you want.
I think I might. I don't think I'm ready to be done just yet.
All.
I mean, I don't have very many books. I have like less than 10. I think I want to pull at least 3 more cards.
You do know that most people, they're lucky they even get to like.
Normally, a lot of the times though, when I'm really into reading, I can fly through books like no other, and you know that.
I do.
When I really put my mind to it.
You set the bar.
I mean, there was last year in June, I read 30.
I know, I'm aware.
Which put me into a major slump after.
Yeah. But, okay, pull 3 more cards.
I think 3 more cards is doable.
I think
just
so.
for the heck of it.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go!
I think Ray's just hoping if I pull another card, it's a penguin.
Exactly.
So he can choose whatever book.
Exactly.
So let's see what we get. At least 3 more cards, then we'll be done, I promise. Photo of author on the back cover. That's a prompt I haven't had in a long time. Photo of author on the back cover. There's probably pretty much all these books. I might have to go do some research and come back to you with this one because I have no clue. I have nothing here that would work for this. So I'll be right back once I find a book that works for this prompt. So hold on just a moment. So I did find something actually. It's a book I was supposed to read in October. But with there being a week left, I don't know if I'm going to get to it. It was a buddy read for October, but I think I'm going to carry it over just in case. So I'm going to use An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. On the back, she has like her photo right here in the corner. So I'm just going to use that and carry it over just in case I don't get to it before the month is out. So that's my plan for that. So we're going to add on An Ember in the Ashes. Because I doubt I'm going to get to it before October's over. So it's just going to be brought over to the next month. Now I'm going to pull 2 more. Just because these are so much fun to pull. Let's see. We will go with, I think, this one. Alright. Start a series. So for starting a series, we are going to go with A Forbidden Alchemy by Stacey McEwen. I think is how you pronounce that. I have been wanting to read this for quite a while. I've heard mostly good things. So I'm actually kind of excited to read this. I've heard it's a bit of a slow start and it kind of like builds. But I really am excited to read this. Plus this cover is stunning. These sprayed edges, absolutely stunning. So I'm very excited to read it. Hopefully I could get this in November as well. Alright, one last card. I'm not pulling any more after this, because otherwise it's going to get way out of control. Let's see here. What am I feeling? We will go with this one. And we have a 1-word title. So Scythe is the last book in this TBR. I promise. I'm not playing any more cards because I don't think I can do anymore. So we added on 2 more physical books. Actually 3 because the other one's over there. So what we have as a wrap up, we have North is a Night by Emily Rath for Fiction Falls. I have Scythe / Thunderhead, if I could get to Thunderhead. I don't know. We will see. And then we have I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney. We have Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie in here. We have The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. We have Silver Elite by Danny Francis. We have The Deathless One by Emma Hamm. We have Homeseeking by Carissa Chen. An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. And A Forbidden Alchemy by Stacey McEwen. So that is all the books that I'm hoping to fit into my November TBR. We will see how we do. Because that is a total of, it's for sure at least 10 books, if not 11. So that's not too bad. I think I can handle that in the month of November. Maybe I could actually finish this whole TBR. That would be amazing. I could get back into reading like normal. So we will see how November goes. I'm hoping it's going to be good. One of the books that I wanted to read in November, I wanted to throw it in there. Somehow I just didn't make it in. But if I have any room for add-ons, I would definitely be adding on, if I can, Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber, because I desperately want to read this. And it's in my 10 before the end, so if I could throw this in as an extra, I just might. If I have time to get to all these books plus this one. So we will see how things go. And that is everything we have for this November TBR. Have you read any of these? If you have, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you made it this far into the video, if you don't feel like being chatty, why don't you leave me the blown head off emoji.
What the flip? Did you just say a blown head off emoji?
Okay, we'll change it then.
Seriously, did I just hear you correctly?
Yeah, because it looks like,
You mean the exploding head emoji?
Yeah, the exploding head emoji.
Good Lord.
The exploding head emoji, that's what it is. It always looks like a blown head off to me. I know, I'm crazy. And if you enjoyed all the chaos of this TBR, let me know that as well, because it's been crazy up in here.
It's been something. It's been something.
Why don't you also leave me the exclamation mark emoji, because this is nuts.
Leave whatever emoji you want.
Well, I hope you enjoyed all this chaos. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up. If you want to see more bookish content from me, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you all in the next one.
There'll be more.